Since I preach kindness every day, this is a big one for me. This is like my Super Bowl or...
If you have to tell people you're the nicest person alive, chances are you're not. In fact, you might just be a total menace. And who fits this description better than Ellen DeGeneres? For years, she built an empire off a persona of kindness, generosity, and feel-good television. She was America's sweetheart, dancing her way into millions of living rooms every day. But somewhere along the way, the mask started to crack, and what people found underneath wasn't so pretty. From awkward interviews to mistreated employees, accusations of hypocrisy, and rumors of behind-the-scenes toxicity, the internet has collectively decided that Ellen isn't just problematic, she's a full-blown villain. But how did we get here? How did Ellen go from beloved talk show host to the internet's favorite punching bag? And more importantly, is she really the monster people claim she is? Let's break it all down. The rise of Ellen. Before she was the queen of daytime, Ellen was a struggling comedian in the late 70s, hitting open mics and cracking family-friendly jokes.
My grandmother started walking 5 miles a day when she was 60. She's 97 today, and we don't know where the hell she is.
Her big break came in 1986 when she appeared on The Tonight Show starring Johnny Carson and won America over with her relatable humor. But it wasn't just her comedy that made waves. It was her coming out story. Ellen made history in 1997 when her sitcom character, and she herself, came out as gay. This was a huge moment for LGBTQ+ representation on TV.
Can I just say the truth? I mean, be who I am. I'm 35 years old.
But it came at a cost. Her show got canceled the next season, and her career took a hit. Hollywood basically ghosted her like a bad Tinder date. But then, Finding Nemo happened. Ellen voiced the forgetful yet lovable Dory, and America fell in love all over again. That, combined with a killer stand-up special, led to the Ellen DeGeneres Show in 2003. And that's when things really took off. For 19 seasons, Ellen dominated daytime TV. She was giving away cars, playing pranks, and making celebrities do ridiculous things for our amusement. The show won 61 Daytime Emmy Awards, and Ellen herself became an A-list celebrity. On paper, everything looked perfect. But behind the scenes, not so much. The cracks start to show. Ellen's first major controversy happened in 2007 when the Writers Guild of America went on strike. Almost every major talk show host stood in solidarity, except Ellen. She kept her show running, arguing that she had to support her staff. But to the public, it looked like she was betraying the very people who helped make her show great. Then came the uncomfortable celebrity interviews. Remember the time she pressured Mariah Carey to confirm a pregnancy by handing her a glass of champagne?
Too early for me. I only drink it after 3 p.m.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert, Mariah later revealed she had a miscarriage. Or when she gaslit Dakota Johnson on air, insisting she wasn't invited to her birthday party, only for Dakota to call her out in real time.
She's hilarious.
She's my favorite comedian. Other than you.
That moment alone might have been the start of Ellen's downfall. The internet never forgets. And then there was the Hassan Minhaj interview, where she repeatedly mispronounced his name, even after he corrected her. This wasn't just a one-time slip. It was part of a pattern where Ellen seemed to disregard basic respect for her guests. The facade of kindness was starting to crack. Be kind or be fake. Ellen's whole brand was built around kindness, but former employees painted a different picture. Over the years, allegations of a toxic work environment started to pile up. Some staff members claimed they were fired for taking medical leave or attending family funerals. Others reported racial microaggressions and bullying. And, worst of all, multiple employees came forward with accusations of sexual harassment against top producers of the show. At first, Ellen denied knowing about any of this. But let's be real. When your name is on the building, it's hard to pretend you had no clue what was happening inside it. The scandal exploded in 2020, and suddenly, the woman who had spent decades telling people to be kind was being called out for doing the exact opposite. The fall of Ellen. When the allegations went viral, Ellen's A-list friends rushed to her defense. Kevin Hart, Katy Perry, and even Jay Leno vouched for her character. But it wasn't enough. The damage was done. Ratings plummeted, and by 2021, Ellen announced that her show was coming to an end. She claimed it was because the show was no longer a challenge. But let's be honest, it's hard to host a feel-good talk show when everyone thinks you're a fraud. Her final episode aired in 2022, ending nearly 2 decades of daytime dominance. But Ellen wasn't quite done yet. She attempted a comeback with a stand-up special in 2024, and let's just say, it did not go well. The special was panned by critics and fans alike, who felt she was out of touch, unfunny, and unwilling to truly acknowledge the controversy that ended her career. The internet roasted her harder than a Thanksgiving turkey. So is Ellen really a monster? At the end of the day, Ellen DeGeneres is not the first celebrity to fall from grace, and she won't be the last. But her downfall feels especially ironic given that her entire brand was built on kindness. The problem wasn't just that she was mean, it was that she spent years pretending she wasn't. Now, Ellen is living a quiet life, far away from the spotlight. But the internet has made up its mind. In the court of public opinion, she's guilty as charged. What do you think? Was Ellen always this way, or did fame change her? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget, be kind. Or at least, don't get caught faking it. Either way, don't forget to subscribe and don't forget to check out our next video.